You have seen these symbols almost everywhere, on restroom doors, medical forms, biology textbooks, and LGBTQ+ profiles. But the male and female signs did not begin as symbols for men and women. Long before their modern use, the female symbol represented the planet Venus, while the male symbol represented Mars. In European alchemy and early chemistry, Venus was also connected with copper, and Mars with iron. You may have heard that the female sign represents Venus's hand mirror, while the male sign shows Mars's shield and spear. It is a memorable explanation, but historians do not consider it proven. A stronger historical theory suggests that the symbols developed from handwritten abbreviations of the Greek names associated with Venus and Mars. Their exact origins remain debated, so the mirror and weapon story should be treated as a later interpretation, not a confirmed fact. The symbols took on a new role in the 18th century. In a 1751 Linnaean dissertation called Plantae Hybridae, planetary signs were used as compact biological notation: Venus for female, Mars for male, and Mercury for flowers containing both reproductive structures. Linnaeus did not invent these symbols. He repurposed an existing visual language for biological classification. That change was powerful. A complex description could now be replaced by a single mark. The symbols made scientific information faster to record, compare, and communicate. But visual simplicity can also hide complexity. Over time, female and male became strongly associated with a two-category model of sex. They appeared not only in biology, but later in medicine, public signs, and everyday culture. The symbols did not create the gender binary, but they helped make that division look immediate, natural, and universal. During the 20th century, LGBTQ+ communities began transforming this older language. By late 1970, doubled male and female signs were appearing on the covers of Come Together, a newspaper produced by Britain's Gay Liberation Front. Two male signs represented gay men, while two female signs represented lesbians. These signs express sexual orientation or relationships, not new genders. A later transformation produced the transgender symbol, one of today's most recognizable transgender symbols. A first-person account from 1994 describes a chain of collaboration. Holly Boswell drew a version for Wendy Parker, Parker passed a drawing to Nancy Nangeroni, and Nangeroni developed and promoted a computer-designed version. By connecting the male arrow, the female cross, and an additional combined branch, the symbol challenged the idea that every person must fit neatly into only one of two categories. Asexuality introduces another important distinction. Unicode records asexuality as one historical use of the white circle. But Unicode encoding does not make a symbol officially accepted by an entire community. Today, the black, gray, white, and purple asexual flag, selected through an online community process in 2010, is generally more recognizable. And asexuality is not the same as being agender. Asexuality concerns sexual attraction. Agender describes a relationship to gender identity. This history reveals something larger. Gender symbols are not timeless scientific truths. Their meanings changed as they moved from astronomy and metals into biology, activism, and digital communication. They began largely as tools for classification. But LGBTQ+ communities later rearranged them into tools of visibility, belonging, and self-expression. The history of these symbols is therefore not the complete history of gender. It is the history of a visual language, and of the continuing struggle over who has the power to define what that language means.